What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Elisha26. This is my 59-week update. So, the past few weeks, I've been in a new project at the job, which is like I'm out on the waterfront doing a lot of lifting and pulling of like cable and stuff. And one thing I noticed is that my body is starting to change because of it. My arms they're getting a little more toned. I'm not hella big, as you can tell, but um, you know, I'm getting more definition in my arms in like weirder places. I don't know. It's kind of, I guess, pulling cable hand over hand or lowering it out, down into the dry dock really kind of like works these muscles that I wasn't able to isolate here at home and stuff. Um, I am seeing gains in my arms and my back, and that's like great because I've been working a lot of overtime lately, so I haven't been working out as much, and it feels good to have some gains even though I'm not really doing much, like lifting all this cable single five and three odd, and then like lifting all these boxes and tying stuff up over my head and stuff is really helping the muscles come along. It's really helping me like get more toned. I'm not getting huge, but I am getting toned. My muscles are a lot harder than they used to be. Going up and down the stairs in the dry dock with rolls of cable and stuff is really helping my hip flexors out. Got a really nice Adonis belt coming in, or the V muscle if that's what you want to call it. Um, so yeah, all that stuff is like hella good. I'm really excited about all that because like with that crick in my neck and stuff like that, I wasn't able to work out that much, and it's good to see some really good gains coming back, and being at work and stuff. What else? There was a conversation about transgender people at the job today. I can just tell people don't really understand it that much. Most people were like, do what you want to do, but they were still talking about some of the discrimination that one of the transgender employees at my job is facing and stuff like that. And it is what it is. It's kind of making me a little bit leery about when it gets hot out. So I'm hoping this new binder finally gets here from China. It feels like it's just never gonna show up. I'm sure it's in customs or I don't know. Hopefully it'll be here soon. What else? Oh, both my ears are at fours. You can't really see them that well, but next one's they're at a four. Um, what else? Oh, my hands are. I think my hands are getting wider and a little more muscular. I think they're getting bigger. It's kind of weird because I have pretty small hands. Well, they're thin. They're not small, but they're thin. So when I see the other guy's hands at work, I kind of notice when their arms or hands are bigger than mine. But I mean, nobody knows. It's funny because at work today, when they were talking about the transgender employee, they were like, you can definitely tell, and she used to be really skinny tall guy, and now she's tall, but she's gotten bigger, and you can tell, you can always tell about transgender people when they make the change and stuff. And I was just like, that's hilarious because you guys are all sitting around with me in this room and you have no idea. You just think I'm a regular guy, or like I'm biologically male. They might think I'm gay or whatever, but because I mean, I don't think they do, but that's how guys joke around, is always to call each other gay, which is kind of weird, or to always just like some of the stuff they say at work is just politically incorrect and just like a HR nightmare. But when you work at a job like this, that's just what comes with it. But it's really interesting. It'll be interesting if it ever does come out to see how people react to me being transgender. What else? Um, Changes in my body, not too many. My voice is doing some weird things still. And like I said, I'm not sure if that's because it's cold outside or just because it's gonna change again or it's settling. One of my friends, Barry, said that she said I sound like, a teenage boy when their voice first drops and it hasn't settled yet. And I totally, excuse me, I totally hear that though when I'm like talking or whatever. Um, Not much else is really going on. I'm planning to start going to the gym, which is like a huge task for me because I always feel like if I go to the gym, it's the locker room stuff and then binding and all that stuff. But I need to be able to go to the gym and be emotionally there so that I can take my body physically to the next level. I need to be able to bench press. I need to be able to get my traps bigger and stuff like that. And all of that is, great with the body weight exercise, with my TRX and shit, and my pull up bar. But I'm only gonna be able to see a certain amount of gains here in the room. Um, with my work schedule, it'll be kind of difficult, but I think that I can make it happen. I just got to be motivated. I just got to want it bad enough. And I'm going to have a gym partner to help me out, so that'll be good because, it's hard to motivate yourself sometimes. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that and being able to um, see those gains. So I'm planning on starting this weekend or next week. We'll have to see because I'm working 12s all the rest of this week and possibly 12s on Saturday. Overtime. It's amazing. What else? What else? What else? What else? Getting hairier everywhere. More chest hair coming in, and it's starting to like connect straight down with, and just like turn into this kind of like light stomach hair I got going on. Just light fuzz on the shoulder still. Uh, Facial hair is coming. It's coming in like hella good on this side, but on this side it's still a little patchy in this area and shit. So just gonna wait and see what happens. Mustache still playing games. Soul patches. I'm not even. I'm not even looking for it anymore. Um, but besides that, everything is going pretty good. I have been kind of down recently, but meeting like a guy that works at the shipyard that's like really cool and like that like kind of talks about like just the culture of the shipyard. Some of the people in the yard are really crazy, but I've met a couple people that are kind of like a little outside of that weird like super macho masculine type of work with your hands mentality. I met a few people at the job like that, and that's really great. And this last guy that I met that I work with, who's kind of like that, he's really cool. He's always like, whatever, So that's cool to know some people at the yard that aren't always like that. So that kind of helps with the stress of being at work when they're saying certain things, and you're kind of like, oh no, no, no. You know what I mean? It's really cool to have some people there that are just like not on that same type of weirdness or whatever. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, that's cool. So not much else is going on. Just working and doing this dumbass shipyard class to get a raise. Been eat today. I ate a lot of food. Like normally at work, I just kind of snack, but I don't eat a whole lot. But this morning, I went to Subway and got a foot long. So at 7 o'clock, I ate 6-inch, half a sub, and went out and worked till about 10:30. Came back, ate some hash browns with ketchup, salt, pepper, and half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then went back out to work. Then came back, ate the other half of my 6 inch with the yogurt. Then went out to work again for a little bit. Came back, ate the other half of the PBJ sandwich, and drank a Nas, which was kind of a lot of food for me to eat at work because normally I don't eat that much. But for whatever reason, my appetite is picking up again, and I'm pretty excited about that because I think that'll help me get bigger. But I'm not gonna bore you guys anymore. Still accepting donations on my GoFundMe. The information's in the description. If you could spare $1 or two, I really appreciate it. I understand times are hard, and everybody is trying to do the same thing I'm doing. So if you can't, that's cool. Feel free to hit me up in the email. I'll answer it. I'm pretty much available all day. If I don't get right back to you, anywhere between an hour or two, because I'm probably out on the project doing some shit. But if you have questions, if you just want to vent to someone, if you just want to get to know me, I'm always available. And just like, much love to everybody out there that's continuing to support me with subscriptions to my channel, support me through comments, support me through views. All of that really, really, really means a lot to me that you guys want to be down for my journey. I'll see you next week. Much love.